want you to know you're my favorite girl. Beautiful. It's you. You beautiful. It's you. It's me. It's you too. It's you. It's us. We're beautiful. Look, I'm in a good mood today. Hey, cousin. How you doing? Hopefully all is well. For those of you who don't know me, I am Marie Moses, but everybody calls me your favorite cousin, Ken. I am a spiritual wellness practitioner, an energy healer, and transformative speaker. Today is a beautiful neighborhood. Is that what you say? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be? Could you be? Would you be my neighbor? Okay, let's quit playing. All right, so today we are going to be talking about your spiritual blockages. And like I told you all, for those of you who don't know me, I am a spiritual wellness practitioner. I have been down through and on all sides of spirituality, and I am back. For those of you who do know me, y'all know that I was gone for 3 years. I took some time off so that I can heal and work with spirit and get into alignment. And now I am back to help women in particular. But if you are a man that's here, you can stay. I'm here to help women specifically to stop stressing, to stop living a life that you don't want to live so that you can get into alignment spiritually and fulfill your life purpose. You came here to do something very special, and it is my responsibility as the supervisor, humanitarian supervisor, to get you in shape. All right, thank y'all for coming in. Hey, everybody coming in. Thank you. Okay. For those of you that are watching this on YouTube, make sure you come over to TikTok and catch me on live. For those of you that are watching this on TikTok, make sure you go over to YouTube at the Lighthouse Women of Virtue so you can watch all the live replays. Normally, I repost the replays at, I post the replays by the end of the day. So if I go live now, or I'm going live now, I will have the replay reposted. What am I talking about? Excuse me. I'm live right now. I'm going to have a replay for you tonight. That's what happened when I be trying to be too professional. I got to stop that. Look, this is my timer right here, so I don't get the jabbing and yapping, okay? But, yes, replay will be on YouTube at the Lighthouse Women of Virtue. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. How y'all doing? Where y'all at? Where y'all coming from? And if you're experiencing any type of blockages right now, if you got things that are going on in your life right now, you don't know what's going on, you don't know where to go, you don't know what you need to do, you in the right place. You have been guided here to the Lighthouse, and I definitely have messages for you, but just remember this, okay? I'm gonna tell you 2 things about me, okay? I'm Marie Moses. The first thing is this: whenever you hear what I say, you cannot unhear it. So if you're not ready to change, then you need to click off, because if I say something and you hear it, you are now accountable for what you have heard, okay? We are not accountable for the things that we don't know on the spiritual path. We just don't know. We are all here learning and growing. But once you know the truth, now you're held accountable, okay? The next thing you need to know is I'm a fool in there. No, I'm just playing. I'm just letting you stop. I'm in too much of a good mood. You said yes, ma'am. Okay. Now, spiritual blockages. Let's talk about it. Spiritual blockages are when you want to move forward. You're having a situation going on. You want to move forward. You're not sure about what's going on in your life. You may not know what is causing a spiritual block, okay? You're doing everything that you can physically to move forward in life, whatever it is that you're trying to do, but you're being blocked. This is because there's something going on inside of you. There are cycles that we have in life, and we have certain times to be a certain way. So those of you who know me from YouTube, years ago, I was on YouTube. We was over there thugging it out. And y'all know I was a different person then, right? I was 70 pounds overweight, and all the other things that I was doing. I was eating meat, I was partying, I was having fun, living my life, okay? That was then. There came a point in time where I needed to make a change. I needed to transition. Now, we do have free will, okay? free will. And I'm doing this because you do have free will. But for those of you that have come across this live, you have free will, but you also have an assignment. You, okay? I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about those of you that are here. You were created to do something here on this planet, okay? Now we're getting ready to go a little bit deeper, so put your seatbelt on, okay? You came here, you incarnated, came here to do something. There's a point in time in your life when you just don't know what it is. We all start off there. We just don't know. We're in the dark. We're just trying to figure it out. We don't have what we need. We're just trying to go through it. And Spirit knows that. Spirit is our creator, the source, the force, the all. There is a time for us to fumble and bumble and do certain things and, act a certain type of way. Like I was telling you, I was partying and smoking and doing all the things. Okay, there's a time for that. And then there is a time for you to make a change, because what you came here to do is very critical, not just for you and you getting a new house and your kids and your family and your legacy. I ain't talking about that. Okay, not for you, because there are those of you that came here to make a great impact forever. What do you say on Stand Lot? Forever. That means that long after you're gone, whatever you have done here, people will still benefit from that. Like, for example, the person that created the stove, okay, who came up with that invention. Before there was a stove, we were cooking a certain type of way. Outside, we got our wood together, our sticks, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, y'all know how it is, okay? Then there was a person who was created to bring certain innovation. He thought and had the idea to create the stove, right? So I'm sure there was a lot of trial and error and different things like that. But that person created something that now is a normal thing for all of us. If you don't have a stove in your house now, it's like, where's your stove? Okay, why don't you have a stove? Especially here in this good old America. We have stoves here. Everything that we have, everything that we use, somebody brought that from the spirit realm to the physical realm in a form of a thought, idea, whatever it is the spirit put in that person, they brought it here. And it could be a group of people. Some of you are being guided to work with a group of people, and you will do things collectively. All right? There is a time for you to play around. Thank you for the love. And then there's a time for you to get out. Excuse me. My ghetto be flipping sometimes. If you flipping, just flip it. But I'm here to tell you, at this point right now, you are being called to do better. Okay? And many of us were raised religious. It's not our fault. We were raised religious. Our parents taught us a certain way. All they knew is what they knew. All we know is what we know. And what we were taught is that we can just pray and things are going to change. We can just lean on the Lord and things are going to change. And I'm here to tell you that ain't never going to get it. Never going to get it, ain't never going to get it. It ain't never going to get it, ain't never going to get it. It ain't never going to get it, ain't never going to get it. It ain't going to, no, oh my God, I gotta calm down. I told you I was having a good day. I hope y'all feeling this energy. Thank you, because thank God for the love. But that ain't gonna get it, okay? There are things that you're gonna have to do, okay? Giving offering ain't gonna cut it. Going to church ain't gonna cut it. Reading your Bible ain't gonna cut it. Going to wherever mosque, synagogue, temple ain't gonna cut it. Doing your Hail Marys ain't gonna cut it. Whatever it is that they told you was gonna help you to be better, rituals that they told you to do so that you can align, that's not how you do this, okay? The way you remove blockages by getting into spiritual alignment. The way that you get into spiritual alignment is by doing the things that you know you need to do, okay? So even though we can say, God knows my heart, yeah, our Creator knows your heart all right. And our Creator also knows that the things that you know you need to do, you ain't doing it. Keep it 1,000 with your cousin. Thank you, cousin. Keep it real with me. I'm not judging you, okay? There's no judgment over here. I'm just here to tell you so you can know that if you don't make those changes, you're blocked. See this? Look. Boom. Blocked. You ain't going nowhere. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. This is how it works when it comes to your spiritual wellness, your spiritual growth, your evolution of the soul. In the physical, you're going to turn another age regardless if you change or not. See, I'm 39 right now. Oh, look at me tell y'all how old I am. I'm really feeling good. Okay. Cat's out the bed. Your cousin 39. But I'm getting ready to be the big 4-0 in a couple of weeks. Well, hold on, not even a couple of weeks, a week or so, okay? Yeah. And I'm going to turn 40 years old regardless if I change or not. Just how it goes here in the physical. But in the spiritual, when you want to grow and you want to ascend and you want to be the greatest version of yourself and you want to get that assignment and you want to live out your life purpose, you want to do all these things. Well, there are certain things that you have to do in order for you to align with the energy, with the frequency, so spirit can give you what you need so you can do what you came here to do. So if you keep going in circles, round and around and around and around and around, you're just going to get dizzy, all right, spiritually. And you're going to be lost. You're going to feel confused. You're going to feel like I need to change. I don't know what to do. I need to do that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. You're going to feel like you're in the dark, okay? And spirit going to lead you there. I'm telling you, our creator will leave you in the dark. Do you know that? I'm telling you. It's people right now. And it don't matter how much money you got. You got all the money you want and still feel like, because the soul is what has to grow. Because you're the soul. You know that, right? We talked about this. Thank you for the love. You are not the body. You are the soul. The soul is nothing but, think of a light force, okay? Ball of energy and awareness. And your soul changes form in every lifetime, okay? It goes from this body to that body or whatever. So you see me looking like this now? Now, in a past life, I didn't look like this. In future time, I won't look like this. And as we grow and ascend and ascend and ascend and ascend and ascend to the highest heights, listen, there's levels to heaven, right? When you get to the highest heights, okay, we're talking about up to the high, to the high, to the high, there is no form. It's just light and consciousness. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. So your soul incarnates into a different form every lifetime in order for you to grow. That's what you're here to do. And I know that you think that what you see in your reality is it. That's it. This is it. But it's not. It's not. There's so much more to your reality than just your day-to-day and whatever you're going through. There's so much more to you than what you see. There's an aspect of you that is unseen, that is within you. And if you do not nurture that part of you, if you do not align and connect to that part of you, you will for always and forever feel like something ain't right, something missing. And you can make all the money you want. You can go all the way to Istanbul. Is that a place? Timbuktu. You can go and travel. You can do whatever you want to do. But down in there, in the inside part, you're going to feel like something ain't right. I need something. Oh man, I should be happy. But I'm not happy. Because I always tell you, when the soul is not happy, ain't nobody going to be happy. And that includes you. Because your soul came here to do something. Not just the body. See, the body is just the vehicle. The soul is the person. Just think about how you get in your car every day. You, the person, get into the vehicle and you go wherever you want to go. Your soul is in this body and you can go wherever you want to go. If you did not have a body, then your soul couldn't get in here and go wherever you want to go in this realm. So that's why we have a body. Okay? So a lot of the things we do is to make our body happy. It pleases our flesh, our body. We want to eat this. We want to go here. We want to do that. It makes us feel good, our body. But pleasing the body is not going to help you to do what you came here to do. You got to appease the soul. So what does the soul need? The soul needs for the body to pay attention. It's like the GPS. Soul is the GPS. And you just going up with no direction. Okay? So when you're getting messages from your soul to do certain things, you know what to do. Don't tell me you don't. Because if I ask you to think about what you need to do, you're going to know exactly what you need to do. What do you need to do? And what do you need to stop doing? You know. You know. You really do know. And if you don't do those things, that vehicle ain't going nowhere. Okay? You can climb heights down here in the physical, but in the spiritual realm, you ain't going nowhere. And you're not going to feel good about it. So when you have spiritual blockages, you can feel unhappy for no reason. No reason. You just feel like, I'm just not happy. I'm not satisfied. What do? You said, so this is where you being, cousin. This is where I been. Look, my cousins found me. They found me. You said I lost you on YouTube. You didn't lose me on YouTube, cousin. I'm still here. I'm still right here. Look, pinch me. Pinch. You're here. You said our soul is where our emotions, thoughts, and feelings lay. Yes. Okay? And it's giving you all of this guidance. But we are conditioned and programmed to really ignore that part of ourselves and to just do whatever we need to do for our flesh. Pay our bills, take a bath, take a shower, all these things. Go have fun and all this stuff, okay? We are just programmed to just fulfill our flesh. Make sure that we're happy. You only live once. That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it. Because your soul is always giving you signals. You're always getting messages. You're always getting the info. But what will happen is if you don't pay attention, if you're not picking it up, then it's like if you're on the AM or FM station and you switch over to AM and it's like, I can't really make out what's going on. That's what starts to happen. So you'll know what to do. Like I just told you, you know what to do. But if you go 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, 7 year saying, I know what to do, but I ain't doing it, then you will get really foggy and cloudy and feel like, I don't know what to do. Now you're blocked. Just like, say, for example, you're in a relationship with a person. If you're in a relationship with a person, you know you need to leave that person when it's over. You know you do. But you don't leave that person. Then you stay with them 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Okay, time just goes on. I'm speaking from experience, okay? Time just goes on you with this person, but you can't move forward and do what you came to do because you got this person in your way. This person has to move. There are certain people that gotta go. Dang, I should have turned my phone off. Somebody just called. Thank you, cousin, for the love. You said, I love you so much. I love you too, cousin. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Because somebody just called my phone. Just let me know, yes, if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Yes? Okay. So, if you don't leave that person, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it happens a lot in romantic relationships because they teach us the most. If you don't leave that person, you're not going to be able to change into the person you need to change to. So, the person that you are while you're with them, you're going to stay that person. And you know, like I know, like you know, like I know, that when you leave a person that don't benefit you or the relationship has expired, you start to change for the better. Then you start doing all the things that you want to do. Now you're free. Now you're thinking about yourself. Now you're taking care of yourself more. Now you feel free. You might go through a little heartbreak, sadness, tears, bust a few windows. You know what I'm saying? You might do a little fighting, okay? But you get over it. You get over it. And then you grow. Thinking I did not bust out the windows. That was not me. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. No way. You said don't let your boyfriend or girlfriend keep you from your husband or wife. That part, your little boyfriend and your little girlfriend gonna keep you from your husband and your wife, your partner. But see, you're not going to be the person you need to be for your husband or wife if you with your little girlfriend or boyfriend. You're not. So it may hurt you to leave them. It may hurt. But if you don't leave them, then you're not going to be prepared for what your heart and your soul wants. I'm talking about your soul. Like, your soul wants somebody to just do like, I love you so much. But that ain't what you're getting. That ain't what you're getting. You get somebody to get on your nerve. You got to keep on reminding them this and that. They ain't picking up what you're putting down. It's just like, yeah, it's not a teamwork. It ain't the dream. It's just not it. It's not, and you know it. You know it. But what we do, we try to hold on. We try to hold on. You said it hurt either way. It hurt either way. But that's the thing. The pain of staying, that ain't gonna change. It's gonna always be like that. It's gonna always be like that. But the pain of changing is gonna be like that for a period of time. Then you get over it. So that's what I'm telling you from experience. I know. It hurts to leave a person, especially when you know they love you, you love them. Like, it hurts. But you gotta decide, is this love that this person giving me enough for me? Is this good for me? Your soul is going to be asking these questions. When you start going within, y'all doing all that healing work y'all doing? Yeah. You're going to start being real with yourself. You're going to start looking at your partner and say, okay, is this really a partner that's going to be able to help me to get to my best? Because if they're not, then I'm just wasting my time. And don't get mad with them either. And quit cussing them out and trying to degrade them and try to make them feel bad because they ain't where they need to be. Because they ain't going to never be where they need to be. Because they ain't supposed to be with you. Okay? Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. Yeah. They ain't supposed to be with you. And they ain't going to get better until they leave you. How about that? How about them apples? They not going to get to where they need to be until y'all separate. So a lot of times we'll get mad. We want to cuss and fuss at the person, say, why won't you do this? Why won't you do that? What? Oh, I just wish you was like them. They ain't going to be like them. They ain't going to never be what you want them to be because they never was supposed to be. They were supposed to come into your life and teach you. What are you learning? What did you learn? And did you get the lesson and move on? Or are you still in the cycle? Because I know people who stay in the cycle 20 years. I stay in the cycle 15 years. In a relationship. This is how I can speak on what I'm speaking on. I ain't speaking from no book. I just told you I'm about to be 40. When you about to be 40, you could talk like this. See what I'm saying? Look, cousin did the this. Down. Talk about. I know what I'm talking about. I was not this person in a relationship at all when I was in a relationship. Ooh, no. If my ex was still living, rest his soul, he would be like, again. Look, this me. Ain't the same person. I'm not. And you ain't gonna be the same either. It's the same thing with your family. You trying to hold on to your family members. Meanwhile, you supposed to separate from them a long time ago. But they told you, this is your family. You're supposed to stick with your family. But the whole time, your family is the one holding you back from your greatness. And you don't know it because you're loyal to people who are not loyal to you. They do everything they can to tell you that they don't really even like you. They like you by this much. You love them this much. You do everything for them. They like, tolerate you. And you feel like you're supposed to be loyal to people who don't really like you like that? Why? Why so? How? Why so then there? Do you do? Because you gave them a title. And you've been programmed to believe, many of us believe, that because this person is my sister, my brother, my cousin, my mother, whatever they are, they deserve a spot. Okay, so tell me this. Okay, just come with me, cousin. If you had a basketball team and there were certain members on that team that you knew they wasn't good. They're not good. They're not good. But you're trying to get to the championship. Okay, you're trying to win. You're trying to go all the way to the top. But you got some members that have been on the team for a long time. They vets, but they just ain't good. They're not good. As the coach, okay, you the coach. You're supposed to make sure that the team wins. Are you going to keep those players on the team? Yay or nay? I'm just asking. It sound like you preaching. I'm just saying, because are you going to say, oh, yeah, well, you know, Rob, he been on the team for about 40 years, and, you know, He still got that one little thing he does, you know. He don't make it in there. He don't make the basket or nothing, but, you know, he gets real close. He get real close. Yep. So we going to keep him. And then that winning point that you need. Rob over there doing that juke and jive dance move out there on the dance floor. But didn't make the basket. Then you lose. When you could have got rid of Rob, then Ronisha could have came in and she could have been, okay, out there. There are people in your life, listen, I know y'all my cousins, y'all rolling with me, okay? There are people out in this world, they do not have to be your blood relatives, but they can come into your life and change your life in ways that your relatives never will. They won't, and they can't, and they will not. But as long as you're loyal to them, then the people that you want in your life, they don't have room to come in. So this is the reason why we feel like, oh, I just don't have any good people around me. You don't have good people around you is because you don't have any space. You have to make changes. This is the spiritual blockages I was just telling you about, cousin. You got to make the changes. This is the reason why people who get really, really successful, they make all of this money, they're paying all of these people bills, and now they choking. I'm tired. They don't even enjoy their success because they feel like I got to take care of all of these people. Why say who, then their why? You said so true. It's true. You could be stopping people from having experiences that they need to have. They need to go through some hardship. It's okay. It's all right for you to say, you know what? I ain't got it. Or I don't want to come. I don't know. No. I got to work on myself. And I have family members that have done it. I'm doing it. Where you just go off and work on yourself. Get yourself together first. Then if they heal and grow, as time passes, then you come back together later on. Some of them will, some of them won't. But it ain't your responsibility. These are grown people. And when your children get old, it's the same thing. You said that part. Thank you for the love. I'm telling you. When your children get old, it's the same thing. You got to cut them off. And if you're the type of parent, you're doing everything for your child, then you're going to cut them off, but you didn't give them the tools that they need to make it. Hey. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. Don't do it. Because it ain't their fault. You're supposed to prepare them for the world, but you're too afraid to let them out there. You're too afraid. You want to do everything for them. Then when it's time for them to get out there, now you want to just say, oh, you cut off. Why? You didn't prepare them for the world. You thought that you was going to have to do everything for them. And you did everything for them. And they got to the age where they need to do everything for themselves. And now they don't know what to do. That ain't parenting. You got to let them go out there. Some of your children need to be driving, but you don't want to let them drive. You are scared to death to let them get behind the wheel. Oh no, you can't, no, I can't let you drive, baby. You can't. They need to learn how to drive. How are they going to learn how to drive if you don't teach them? Let them get in the car and drive, even if you have to just take them to the parking lot. My daughter, when she was learning how to drive, I used to wake up early in the morning. I didn't have nowhere to go, but somehow I woke up early in the morning to let her drive around the corner to the school and drive us back home every day. Drive around the corner to the school and drive us back home. Was I nervous? Yes. Oh my God, nervous. I'm nervous. But she got it over time. You got to teach people and let them go. That's what we're here to do. Because your purpose is great. And if you get so emotionally invested in people's life experience, you're going to be stuck and blocked. I'm telling you this. Hey, cousin Ken Hart. Thank you, cousin. There it is. You said, yes, same thing I did. You did the same thing with your child? You have to. Yes, you're afraid. You don't know if they're going to drive too fast, hit the pedal, or what's going to happen. You don't know. Thank you for the love. But, oh, I got 111 hearts. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. This is my life path. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. But you got to. And it's the same thing for every person in your life. You're here to support people, help them, guide them, let them go. That's it. Thank you, cousin. That's it. That's all. That's all we do. Because remember, our goal is for the team to win. Those of us that are here to do something great on this planet, we're here for the collective. If you get so stuck in your family, your relationship, your this, your that, then what you're doing is just for your small community. No, you going big, baby. Okay? What Craig say? The world, Craig. What Daddy said, the world, Craig. You getting ready to do something big in this world. I don't know what Spirit is putting in your mind. Spirit already putting a little bit, you getting these little drops in your mind of what you're going to do. And you could be like, no, that's too big. That's too big. It's not too big. I just told you that the person that created the stove, they had to get that idea, that inspiration spiritually. They had to get all of that. It is probably very difficult to bring something like that from the spirit to the physical, but they did it. They did it. And we live at a time right now where everything is speeding up. Technology is speeding up. Everything is going, okay? It's good though. It's good. It's very good. Because the generations that come after us, they are going to benefit from the things that we're doing. So just like when somebody created the airplane, just imagine having that assignment on your life to bring that into the world. It's like, an airplane? Like what? But it was something in them that said, I have to do this. It's something in you at a certain point in time where you're going to feel like, I have to do better. I have to be better. I have to do this. So for those of you that are here, you're past that phase of playing around. So you can start feeling more serious. You can start feeling like, I want my life to be better because it's your time. Whatever Spirit is giving you, write it down. Write it down and revisit that and keep it on your mind. And no matter what is happening in your world, block that out because you're doing something great. And trust me, all of the greats that have come for us, it's my time to get off. Y'all know these lights be cooking me. Let's take a deep breath. I'm excited. All of the greats that have come before us, cousin, it is so hard. It's not easy. You're going to have so many different challenges that come your way. But do you give up? Are you going to give up because you're blocked spiritually? No. You remove the blockages so you can go. Remove the blockages so that you can go. That's all you're here doing. Your soul is growing by making observations and making adjustments. That's all we do. In every cycle of our life, every year, that's all we do. You make adjustments throughout the year. Is this working? Is this not working? Do I need to do this? Maybe I need to add that. Does this person need to come in and help me? Does this person need to go? You make adjustments. But what we do is we stay stuck. I can't hear this. I can't do that. I can't go here. I can't. Yes, you can. You can. Just take your time. Y'all know I always say move slow, but move for show. Okay? Said, Lord, you crossed my mind a couple weeks ago, and here you are. Cousin, y'all finding me. My cousin is finding me. I'm so excited. I missed y'all. I did. And for my new cousins, I told y'all. I took some time off from recording and doing all the things so I can work on myself. I'm not ever going to tell you to do something that I have not done. I have done some hard things in life. And let me tell you, sometimes you have to break your heart to save your soul. You have to do that. You do. And if you don't, then you cannot expect life to change for you. It's not. It's not going to change. And you're not going to be happy. You say, yes, it's not going to happen. So all the way down to what we eat. Our Creator, which is Spirit, inside is guiding us to do certain things. What are you being guided to do? Slowly take your time and do them. Because Spirit is going to give you the opportunity. It's not like you wake up overnight and it's gone. No, you're going to need to go through a few cycles, especially if you've been doing things for years. Just like I said, leaving a person. You might not be able to wake up and say, hey, boo, yeah, don't come back over here no more. I'm going to need you to come over here and get your stuff, get your wash towels. You might not be able to do that, okay? But just slowly start throwing that stuff in the trash. playing, cousin. Don't do that. Cousin said I said something. I'm just saying, you can't do it overnight. Sometimes you want, it's gonna take you a minute. Stop answering the phone every time they call. Make yourself unavailable. Start disappearing and do stuff like that. So he said, I tried to call you. You did? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I don't know what's going on. Until you build up the courage to have the conversation. Then you had a hard conversation. Trust me, I've had to have many hard conversations, but you just got to do it. Sometimes you got to tell your parents, look, this is all I got. I can't do all that for you. Because in our generation, those of us that are 30 and 40, for some reason, we got flipped and taking care of our parents. It didn't happen for so many of us. And I know why. Okay, so I'm not being insensitive, but I know, is it insensitive? Anyway, I know what has happened to our culture, especially those of us that are bligak, okay? Those of us that are bligak, yes, we have been through a lot. And we feel like we're obligated to take care of our parents, but you can only do what you can do. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes you say, Mama, Daddy, this is all I can do. I can't take you everywhere you need to go all the time. I can only take you on this day. I can't do this and that. All I can do is this. Because a lot of our parents are straight up spoiled. You just spoiled your parents rotten. I'm telling you that right now. Every time you get $10, you're giving them $5. Who told you to do that? Every time you think about your parents, let me just bless my parents. I ain't saying don't take care of your parents because they took care of you. So I ain't saying that. But if it's too much, that means you're giving too much. You raising your hand? Okay, cousin. Okay. Sometimes you got to tell mom and daddy, no, I can't. I'm not available. You say, okay, this how much I'm giving you every month. Well, you might need to cut that down a little bit, okay? Because I'm just going to be honest with you real quick. I ain't trying to come for nobody, parents. But dang, Spirit tell me say it. I had heard somewhere that a good parent leaves an inheritance to their children. That's what I heard somewhere, okay? So you feel like you got a good parent. Now, I ain't saying your parent ain't good, okay? But that's what I heard a good parent needs. Like, they just make sure that every generation is good. You know what I'm saying? So if your parent didn't do that for you, I don't know, okay? I don't understand that. But anyway, even if they did do everything for you, you didn't ask to be here. They had you. You didn't have them, okay? So if it's stressing you out to do all these things, that's because you're doing too much. You need to say, okay, this is the line. This is how much I got to give you. And that's all I can do. You said spoiled parents. Oh, man, I said spirit. That's spirit. These parents are spoiled. And if you tell them no, you're going to see just how spoiled they are. And you did that. Yeah, you did. They don't understand what no is. No. Why? Why? Why say so? I'm your mother. I'm your dad. I'm supposed to get everything. Why not? Who said that? Who said that? I don't understand. And is it just in our culture? Do we get treated like this by our parents? Because I think it's a little abusive. I do. I think it's a little abusive. I think they abuse their power a lot of times because they know that if they call you, you're going to do everything that you can. And I feel like, do what you can. Okay? Don't exhaust yourself. That's the message, okay? That's spirit, I just told you. That's the message. Do what you can. What you can't do, you're not obligated to do because you have to remember you're the child. And a lot of us, we're starting from scratch. We're just trying to figure it out because we didn't have anybody to give us those things. And we're not blaming our parents because I just told you they didn't know either. So we're just trying to figure it out. But over giving to your parents is just going to stress you out. It's the same thing with your children. When you overgive to your children, they're going to stress you out. They're going to have you stressed out. You said, girl, my mother is so entitled, you won't believe it. I'm telling you what I know. And I've heard my mama say this. She said, if one of my children won't do it, one of y'all going to do it. That's what she said. One of y'all going to do what I need y'all to do. I'm like, dang, And we were like that, you know. Now we have all moved to different places in the world, different states. But when we were all living together, my mom was like, y'all gonna come through for me? And we did. And I feel like you should to a certain extent. But when it feels like, dang, this is stressing me out now, you know, this is a lot. You got to decide. You said don't bring ish for Thanksgiving, but was requesting squash and okra. Girls, sit down and eat. She supposed to be cooking the dinner. So mama ain't even in the kitchen cooking. She ain't even in there. See, times have changed. We got to get grandma back. They don't be want to watch the grandkids no more. They don't be want to do none of the grandma and grandpa stuff. But then be acting like, give me whatever I want. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait now. This is abusive. Oh, she was complaining about what you brought? That's what I be saying. And then they go out of their way to make you feel bad. Especially if you're successful. If you become more successful than your parent, I'm telling you. Sometimes they will go out of their way to make you feel bad, less than. You're going out of your way to help them and make them happy. But they're going out of their way to make you feel like you're not as important as you think you are. Dang. Woo. This the work. Okay? When you hear people talking about doing that work, your spiritual wellness, this is the work right here. Doing this hard work. Because if you got anybody in your life that is trying to make you feel less than, do they deserve a seat at the table? Just because they have a title? But they low-key hating on you or low-key feeling some type of way about you or feeling like you got to do what you got to do for them like you are a child? You're not a child. You're an adult. And they need to respect you. Especially if you coming through paying bills, buying groceries, paying mortgage and rent, cars and all that type of stuff. In our generation, those of us that are 30 and 40, a lot of us are doing that for our parents. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. Give it to them if you got it to give. I'm just saying that it shouldn't stress you out. You shouldn't feel like that because you are obligated to take care of your parent when they're not able to take care of themselves. That means that whatever your parents have done, this is the life that they want to live. Okay? Whatever it is that they didn't do is on them. Whatever it is that they did is on them. So they have had opportunities to do things in their life too, the same way I'm telling you. How you remove these blockages right here, they had the opportunity to do it, I'm telling you. They have had opportunities to be successful. Did they take the shot? Or did they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again? And then they weren't able to grow. And then they passed it down to us for us to do the work. Because that's how it goes. And in every generation is the same thing. So then if you don't do the work, and if you're not healing and growing and doing what you came here to do, guess what? You're going to leave it to your children. They're going to have to start from scratch. That's what you're going to do. Instead of leaving an inheritance to them and setting them up right. That's how we change the world. That's how we do it. One of the ways, anyway. We get ourselves into spiritual alignment with our Creator. Get our assignment. Do what we came here to do. Then we can leave that inheritance to our children, set them up right, and then we go on with the other side. That's how you do it. You say, absolutely, it's the truth. If we down here playing to have a good time, I ain't saying you ain't supposed to have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. But this is business, and you came here to do something. A great man and woman will leave an inheritance. So when you leave, and for those of you that I just said 30, 40 like me, okay, that means you halfway there. You halfway done. The same. If you live to be 80, you halfway done. So what are you doing to set your children up? You still crying about that ex? I just want to throw this pen across the thing. You still stuck. You still got these blockages because you won't let go. Let it go. Let everything go. You still crying about what happened to you when you was 10 years old and you about to be 40 years old and it ain't happening to you right now. You still crying about it? Oh, sorry. I gotta relax. You said yes. It's true. Please let go. Everything is an experience. These are all experiences. That's it. That's it. Everything. And it all comes to an end. That person that hurt you, they're long gone. Over. The parents that hurt you, all the stuff that you've been through in your life, all of that, it's over. And guess what? You're supposed to be using those experiences to help people that are still going through it right now. But you can't help them if you can't help yourself. So we have to be stronger. We have to be. Those of us that call ourselves chosen, the elect, those of us that came here to do great things in the world, we are crying and whining about the experience, and we don't recognize that this is just an experience, and you're going to move on. You're just passing through here. You're having these experiences, you're just passing through here. But I guarantee you, everything that you have been through, it's over. Now, you still may live with the side effects of some things that you've been through. But this is why we do the healing work. This is why I tell y'all, join us in spiritual alignment class. You said it's true. It's very true. Get into spiritual alignment, because when you're in alignment with spirit, then you're able to heal yourself. Let me tell you something. You can go to a therapist, you can go to the doctor, you can go to the preacher or the minister or whoever it is that you want to go to. They're not going to help you heal the way you're going to heal yourself. Because when you heal yourself, that is you aligning with our Creator so that you can get the tools necessary for you to heal yourself and then go out there and heal other people. That's how this works. You're not going through these experiences so you can still keep crying about them 50 years later down the line. Healing means that it doesn't impact your life anymore. Yes, you went through it, but it doesn't impact my life anymore. Why? Because I've healed it and it's over with and I'm ready to move on. That's where we have to be. That's what we're here to do. You take those negative experiences and you help other people to get over what you have been through. And Spirit has put the idea in you. Many of you, you have the seed in you to do some great things to help other people make their lives better. But you can't get to it because your alignment is off. You can't get to your assignment because your alignment is off. Listen, I'm your cousin. I got to keep it 1,000 with you. Thank you, cousin. I got to keep it real with you. It ain't about you. Your life can't be all about you. It's not. Not for those of you that are listening to me. It's not. You said therapy, they have their benefits to get through get the process started. Yes. Yes. Some people need that. Just like some people need to go to church. Some people need to go to the mosque. Some people need that. But just like I say, you need to get off that milk at some point so you can get on this solid food. This is what spirituality is. This is not just about wearing freaking dashikis and wearing copper every day and rolling around in the dirt, rolling in the deep. No, spirituality is about your growth, you being on your hero's journey of saving yourself and navigating through the challenges and making it to the top with all the power. How will we ever do greater works than Christ did if we cannot defeat a cheeseburger? But you're going to yell and scream and act like you're going to take down these negative forces in the spiritual realm? Let me tell you something. If you cannot conquer your own gut, you're not conquering nothing. Nothing. All those lower level desires that we get from down here, if you don't conquer that, you can forget about what's happening external, because everybody wants to talk about the negative forces and the demons and the evils and all the dark forces and their agendas and what they're doing. But the only reason why you have opposition in the spirit is because of what's going on in the physical. As within, so without. This is spirituality. Okay? All right? All right. So yes, you have the opposition that is going to do all these things or whatever the case may be. But why do they exist? See, we got to get out of that religious mindset that's good and bad and recognize why bad even exists. Why do you have negative experiences in your life? Do you know? We have to get into alignment. Spirit speaks to you and tells you exactly why you're going through what you're going through. Spirit is not leaving us in the dark and saying, okay, you're going through all of that. Okay, all you got to do is pray and you're going to make it. No. Our Creator will tell you exactly why you went through everything you went through when you're in spiritual alignment. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. You will know. You will know about the people around you. You will know about yourself. You will know everything you need to know. Everything. Thank you, cousin. You will know. If you don't know, it's either not time for you to know or you don't want to know. That's it. That's it. But I'm here to tell you, you can do the work and heal yourself. And I'm here to help you as a resource. I'm just a spirit guide. I'm going to give you everything that you need. In spiritual alignment class, when y'all join spiritual alignment class, y'all know I give y'all the assignments and I don't say a word. Okay? Now, yes, we have our private community. Yes, we do. But every Sunday, you're going to get those assignments because you have to change, just like I told you. And sometimes we all need support in learning how to make these changes. So we need help with being more disciplined. We need help with being more consistent. We need help with even being self-aware and mindful of what we're doing. That's why I'm here, all right? But I'm not going to remind you to do your assignments. Those of you that are in spiritual alignment class, y'all know. I'm not going to tell you nothing. I'm not. Because as far as I'm concerned, I do not want to align with people who are not ready for change. Not at all. Not for a second. Not for 1 minute. Okay? Not for one iota. Cousin, I looked up that word yesterday. I was like, I forgot what I was saying, sidebar. And I said something about an iota. I was like, what? This word is so stupid. Words are so stupid. Oh, anyway. It means a small amount. Iota. I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not doing it for my family. I'm not doing it for my children. And I ain't doing it for none of y'all. I can guide you, yes. But you got to do the work to save yourself. Because I'm trying to hold myself up, okay? I'm trying. Every day. Every day. And that's all I can do. So there are many resources here for you. When I was gone for 3 years, cousin, y'all don't know, I was up burning the midnight oil many nights. And I'm still doing it right now. Spirit got me working on all these things for you all. I'm like, my goodness. Goodness gracious. But I know that this shift that is happening is so necessary. It's so necessary. All these different resources and guides and tools and programs and stuff is so necessary for you all. Because a lot of times we don't have support. We don't have anybody in our life to talk to us like this. I wish I would have had somebody to talk to me like this when I was beginning my spiritual path. Instead of me listening to all these witches, okay, that wasn't healed. Because all they gonna do is tell you how to get your way, how to manipulate, how to do your magic, okay? You do your magic and you get what you want. But that ain't the case. Because when you're growing, you don't always get what you want. You have to learn how to go without. You have to learn how to go through certain experiences so you can grow and heal. This ain't about doing no magic and trying to manipulate your way through the experiences. No. Because there's going to come a time on your journey where even your guides and all of your support team in the spiritual realm, they won't be able to save you. They won't be able to help you. They will go from telling you everything, you won't hear nothing, okay? Nothing, okay? Because you have to learn. You have to grow. And I'm just going to be real with you. You have to do the work. You said for real. It's the truth. It's the truth. When I was first on my spiritual path, there was not anybody really that I could relate to that was talking about spiritual wellness. It was all about spiritual magic, manifestation, you know. And so I was already on my spiritual path. Many of you know I started reading tarot. So I was reading tarot and I was thick in it, you know. So I'm thinking like with a religious mindset, like we should have some leaders, you know. Where's the leaders at? Because didn't nobody teach me how to read. Did nobody teach me how to connect with my guides or do nothing? Nobody taught me. I had to just go through by myself. Well, there was nobody explaining the spiritual growth process to me. Nobody. And the people that I was looking to was actually taking me further on the path of opening up these portals. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting the things that I want, doing the things that I want to do, and all these other type of things is, is happening for me. But I wasn't growing. I was like 70 pounds overweight. I was not growing as a person. So where's the spiritual growth? Why is it always about manifestation and magic when it comes to our spiritual practices as Africans, Black people? It's always got to be about connecting with entities on the other side to get your way or to get answers, to get guidance. It's never about growth. It's never about transformation. Well, that's why I'm here. Marie Moses. To let the Israelites know. No. Oh, just playing, because let me stop. Hold on, I got this puzzle piece. I'm laughing, but I ain't playing. Okay? I'm here to let you know that you can still be in slavery. You still can be in a stuck mindset thinking that you're free and you're not. And that's how many of us are. And I'm just talking about humans, period. You can really believe that, oh, I'm free, I'm living a good life, and you're not. Because if you're out of alignment spiritually and you're not fulfilling your purpose, your mission for coming here, then there's blockages there. And our responsibility is to remove the blockages so that we can ascend. We do that through our behavior, our thoughts, our actions, our words. They have to change. It's unacceptable for you to still have a bad attitude on the spiritual path. You started off with a negative attitude, being a nasty person, and you still a nasty person. You've been on this path this long. You started off eating trash and junk food, and you still eating trash and junk food at this point. There's no growth in that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because see, me, I have to do this work. So if you calling yourself a leader, whoever it is that I'm talking to, spirit talking to you through me, if you call yourself a spiritual leader, then you need to be leading by example. These are the leaders of the new world. You have to lead by example or you're gone. Okay? That's like yesterday I was watching this show. And I'm going to let y'all go. But I was watching this show. This lady was talking about she's some yoga instructor or Pilates instructor or something. I don't know. Popped the balloon, actually. And then they asked her something about smoking. And she was like, she popped the balloon on the guy. Because she was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop because you were saying you don't want people to smoke. And I smoke all the time. And I'm thinking like, how are you a wellness coach and you have not mastered yourself and you're still smoking? I started out smoking too. I done told y'all that. I never hid that from y'all. Y'all already know. I used to smoke and drink like everybody else. But before you get to the point of helping somebody, you need to help yourself. So I wasn't teaching wellness back when I was blowing weed. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm trying to pass you one of these, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pass you some of this dough. I'm trying to, hey, you want a shot? That's what I was on back then. I was not sitting up here talking about, I want to help you to be well. I want to teach you how to be a good person while I'm in the bad blowing. See what I'm saying? Like, what? No. I'm over it. I'm overseeing it. I'm over watching it. I'm over it. For real, because y'all laughing up telling the truth. You said you being done with all that mess. You have to get to the point to where you can overcome that. Because it's the thing. Spirit has to give you that ability. Because we can't do it on our own. So if Spirit's not giving you the ability to overcome it, it's either because you don't want to let it go, or it's just not time. Because there's a time when you're going to be able to go ahead and go through and you doing whatever you're doing. Okay? I just told you that. But then there comes a time when it's time for you to stop. And when you're ready to stop, you'll be guided to fast. You'll be guided to slow down. Pick your times and dates to do certain things. Okay? Spirit will tell you how to do it. Are you listening? Are you listening? Because Spirit is telling you what you need to stop doing. Slow down. I always tell you, you slow down. This coming from a person with an addictive personality. I know how this goes. You slow down and then you stop. But if you just saying, man, I can't stop. I can't stop eating meat. I can't discipline myself. I can't get out the bed with the Pookies and Ray and Ronisha. I just got to do what I'm doing. Cool. But you ain't gonna grow like that. And don't you dare try to go help nobody else. Don't do it. Because this is not the side that you're gonna play on. Okay? I just told you. This is spirituality. Them boys will come for you. The occult police, yeah, they just like, you know how they be clocking on the side of the road? The occult police, they be clocking and waiting for y'all to act like you some spiritual guru. That's why you see them go up and they fall down, because them boys coming for you and all your vices. So that's the reason why we're guided to live a clean and righteous life. Okay? Because you laughed up to the truth. That's why. Not because we're being deprived, not because we have to be perfect. No, because your frequency matters. When you do low-level things, you're on a low frequency, period. I don't care what these people telling you. They telling you I'm a high vibrational person. Go with them for 24 hours. See how they act, how they treat people, how they treat themselves. What are they doing? What drugs are they doing? All you shroom heads out there. I'm talking to y'all too. Okay? I'm talking to all y'all plant medicine people. Yeah, all y'all. All y'all just got to have an experience. Y'all just trying to escape all that, okay? When you don't need nothing but yourself, then you made it. Until you get there, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. But I know what it's like to be on both sides. You said big facts. It's a fact. I know what it's like to have to wake up in the morning to something to smoke. I know what it's like to wait for the liquor store to open up so I can go get me 2 shots. Everywhere I go, 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots. I was on that time. I'm not lying to you. I know what it's like to be in a relationship for 15 years. We weren't even married. But I'm talking about I want my life to be better. I want to be the greatest version of myself, knowing that I'm supposed to be in a divine partnership. I'm supposed to be married because marriage disciplines a person. This is why we get married. But we say, no, I can do whatever I want to do. I'm free. You are free. You can do whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, the more you keep having this random sex with these people, it's just making you spiral. It's just making it harder and harder for you. Because all these souls and all that you're connecting to is making it harder for you to grow. Because not only do you have your energy, now you got 5, 10, 100 more people that you got carrying with you. So this is the reason why Spirit say, pick you one. Pick you one person. Get one person. Get with them. Okay? Y'all help each other. 4 and 5. Stay with y'all. Stay with your person. It's going to be tough. Okay, y'all going to go through some tough times. Stick it out with your person. That's how it's supposed to be. And it disciplines you. But we don't want discipline. We want to do whatever we want to do. And that's what we have always done. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You said, my divine always finds me to find you. Oh, cousin, you always find me? You said, yes, cousin. It's the truth. It's the truth. You said, got to be right. You got to be right with Spirit. You do. You do. That's just what it is. And there's no wrong. So I don't want to come down on anybody and say what you're doing is wrong. Everything you're doing is right. You need to do those things. I just told you how I used to live. If I did not go through those experiences, I would not be here talking from experience. If I didn't go through all the things that I went through spiritually, reading tarot, having altars, doing all these different things, connecting with the guys on the other side and all that stuff. If I did not go down that path, I would not be this person. That was my path to take. I had to do it. How would I grow? How would I learn? We're here learning and growing. And that's another thing. A lot of times we want to stop experiences because we want to be perfect. I don't want to do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go do it right now. If they can't, don't tell me. I'll go out there and do it. Do it. I mean, what? It's like people who try to stop their children from doing stuff. Oh no, don't do that. That's bad. That's bad. It ain't bad. Teach them right and let them go. Whatever they do, they're going to get it right. Spirit going to get them right. Like it says, they ain't going to depart from it. They're going to be all right. But don't forget about the times when you was out there living your life and now you're trying to deprive your children from having their fun in their reckless time. And when they in their 20s, they supposed to be out there having their fun, staying out all night, eating cheeseburgers and pizza in the morning and doing all that type of stuff. Let them go do it. They will be just fine. Spirit will get them together just like Spirit got you together. It's going to be okay. They ain't going to crumble and fall and never make it up again. It ain't going to happen. They're going to be all right. Let them live. Because when they get to our age, in our 30s and our 40s, then they need to be in alignment with their assignment. And a lot of people, especially people who grew up like religious and stuff, it's like they so afraid to do anything. Like, I can't do that. I can't do it. Go and do it. Be bad. I know, you said, Ken, what are you talking about? Okay. Don't be bad, be a good person. Y'all know what I'm saying. For those of you that you've been doing too much, it's time for you to sharpen up. For those of you ain't doing enough, it's time for you to get out there and sow your wild oats. Yes, you said be bad. Go be bad. Okay? It's all right. We all done prayed many times. Ooh, if you please get me out of this. Oh, I promise I will never do that again. Oh. I used to pray the same prayer. Now, at this point, I have grown, and that's not acceptable. But there was a time when I was younger, I would be praying my way through the day. Oh, man, I did it again. Whew. Terrible. It's just how it goes. It's how it is, and it's okay. It's okay. But if it's time for you to make the changes, you know, I'm talking to you. You know. You did a lot. You did so much, okay? Not too much. You did so much. And now it's time for you to, make those calls that you need to make. Do those things that you need to do. Separate. You ain't got to move out of town like I did. I did. But, you know, maybe you might want to move out of town. Maybe you're going to say, okay, let me get on up out of here. I need a new environment and start all over again. There may be a place that you feel like, you know what? If I can just live in this place, I would stay here forever. Some of you have traveled to a place or you've seen a place and you're like, oh, if I could just go there, I would just be so happy. Your soul is telling you this, right? But you're like, no, I can't go there. No, I can't. No, I can't. But your soul like, yes, we want to go there. We want to go there. And you're like, no, I can't. Go be bad. Go. Go take off and go there. Okay? Everybody will be okay without you. Just go live for a few months and see how you like it. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so good going to do that thing. It's just like, oh, I should have did this the whole time, but I'm sitting up here trying to deprive myself of being free for all these crazy cracker jacks, nutcases in my life. I'm out of here. I would do it. I told you, I ain't gonna tell you to do nothing I wouldn't do. I would be on the first thing smoking. Hey, fly my stuff down here. Yeah, I'm down here. They'll be looking for me, baby, in the daylight with a flashlight. Well, what happened? Baby, while we're young, look when it disappeared on their butt, smoke right up out of there. Look, for my happiness, for my sanity, oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No question eggs. No question eggs. So whatever it is that you want to do that makes you happy, do it. This is your life. This is your life. Because you laughing, I'm for real. Go and do it. Okay? You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody to agree with it. You don't need nobody to co-sign for it or nothing. Make the plan. If you got to create a plan for yourself, some of y'all been saying, I want to go on a vacation. I want to do this and that. Plan it and do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, do it. Because your soul not only needs the lessons and the challenges, but you also need to feel free, because the soul is free. It's in alignment with the spirit. So you need to feel free in order for you to properly do what you came here to do. If you're always under stress and overwhelmed and all these things, then you're not going to be your best self. Even if you look good, even if you make money or whatever, you're not going to feel good. You have to give yourself the opportunity to just be free and do what you want to do. That's so important. It's very important for your growth. You said exactly. It's the truth. It is the truth. And don't apologize for it. If you're enjoying your life and other people are suffering, well, guess what? You did the things that you need to do to put you where you are. Good job for you. You did a good job. You're doing a good job. And you should keep doing it. Okay? And people that are like you, they're going to align with you when you make room. Okay? That's for whoever needs that. Okay, cousin. It's my time. Look, our little timer has been over. And I've been over here cutting the food. I love y'all. I'm here to support you. For those of you that are ready to move forward, join us in spiritual alignment class. It's only a 4-week commitment. Commit to yourself for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. You can do it. That's 1 month. That's 1 cycle, moon cycle. Okay? You can do it. You can. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about spiritual alignment so you can get into alignment, so that you can cut out all the things that you need to cut out, do the things that you need to do, be consistent and be aware, and you're going to move forward after you finish the course, okay? You're going to move forward with spirit. Because when you connect to me, you're going to connect to the energy that's connected to me. That's another thing you need to know. Thank you, cousin. When you're watching people and you're listening to people online, especially spiritualists, you're connecting to them and the energy that's connected to them. Just be mindful. So you can't listen to everybody. That's why spirit will guide you to stop listening to everybody. Pick your people that you listen to, and everything else, you're on your own. Okay? You're on your own. But spirit's going to talk to you. You're going to hear what you need to hear. But you shouldn't always need guidance and confirmation from somebody else. The further you go down the path, you don't always need that. When you start off, yes, you do. But you keep going down the path. All right? Now, you have come across my path for a reason. Okay? And I'm here to help you. But it's up to you what you do. And even if you just take what I'm saying, now you know the truth. And what did I tell you at the beginning of this live? When you hear what I say, you can't unhear it. So now you know. There are things you need to do. There are things you need to stop doing. You know what it is. And it's up to you to do what you need to do. Okay? All right, cousin. I love y'all. I got 20,000 likes. Sorry. That's my happiness. I get too excited. Thank y'all, cousin. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Sorry, I was getting beside myself. I was getting ready to. Because that's how I be dancing. Oh, cousin. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna do everything that we were created to do. And we're gonna do it together. You're not alone. You're not. There are times when you feel alone. But then there are times when spirit will send somebody like me across your path to let you know you're not. You're not. You have support. It may not be from the people you love the most. It may not be in the way you want it. But you're always going to have support. And you're always going to be okay. Okay? All right, cousin. I love you. Y'all laughing at me because I'm doing my dance. I was doing my Just let me stop. All right, you said, yes, we will make it. Thank you. Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome. We're going to make it. It's hard. It's tough. It's not easy. I'm telling you, it is not easy. Spiritual alignment is very difficult because it's going to take you through every single experience that you've ever been through in order to heal and process it. So that's the reason why we have to have time alone. That's the reason why we have to nurture ourselves and do things that make us happy, because There are times when it gets so tough and you don't want to go back. You don't want to slide back or start doing certain things because you just totally deprive yourself. Don't. Just give yourself certain times to do certain things. Don't just let yourself be wild and do whatever it is that you want to do. Oh, I want to eat this today. I'm going to eat it today, tomorrow, next week, every day. Okay, no. If you feel like, okay, I want to have some cake. Okay, now I make my cake different. I don't use sugar or nothing in my cake, and my cake be fire. It be fire. Okay, what can you say? Fire. But if you want to eat cake once a week. Okay, it ain't gonna hurt you. Just don't put the sugar in it. Learn how to make it the right way. Okay, do it the right way, and you can have it. Don't say, "Oh, I'm on a spiritual path." And this is what a lot of spiritual people do, religious people do. Everybody who feel like they want to connect to the Creator, they feel like I just gotta be perfect. I cannot ever do nothing wrong. That's not what it's about. It's about making progress slowly, gradually. But while you're making your progress, you're going to be doing things that you feel like I don't want to do this, but it's just not time for you to stop. That's it. When it's time for you to stop, you're done. You say, yes, it is very hard on the journey. Oh, it's real hard, cousin. Oh, man. You said, it's far, cousin. It's hard, y'all. It is. I ain't want to lie to you. I'm not going to ever lie to you. Some days I be feeling like, man, this is a lot. This is a lot. What's being required of me at this time, it is a lot. But then I think about gratitude. You hear gratitude a lot. I'm not saying that in, the whole spiritually way that people say it. When you think about gratitude, first of all, it's a cheat code to raise your vibration. But when you think about gratitude, when you get tired, then you think about where you've come from. That's how you get into the energy of gratitude. Because if you're actually making progress, now you actually got to be making progress for this to work. If you're actually making progress, then you align with the energy of gratitude because you know where you've come from. And you know that by you doing what you do, it's actually making you a better person. So then you get into that energy of gratitude where I'm thankful that I am where I am. Because even though it's difficult where I am, I don't want to go back to where I just came from. That's for sure. You hear me? So that's the gratitude I'm talking about. Not none of that numb your whole and geeky, okay, be thankful for, having a piece of paper, having this, okay, thank you. Okay, we could be thankful for all these things. Yes, we're thankful for all those things. But the real gratitude comes from the fact that you have changed. Spirit has changed you. And where you are now, you're not going through half the things that you was going through back there. That's the gratitude. That's what keeps you going. Because you know that if you keep going, then shoot, where I am now, I ain't going to be here. I'll be in an even better place 5-10 years down the line. So I'm going to keep on going. That's how it goes. You said that's a fact. Yes. That's it. Glory, glory. Yes. I love that name, Glory. I love the name Glory. I think that is such a beautiful name. I have an auntie named Gloria. I just think that name is so beautiful. Gloria, glorious. Oh my goodness. Just the word. Okay, our words ain't stupid. Even though I said it's the word is dumb. I like that word. But, it's tough. But we were built for this. We were created for this. And women, we're no exception. We got to do the hard work too. We do. We really do. When we heal, we actually heal humanity. We do that. We do that. And we're going to help the men because they need help. Ain't that why we were created? We were created to help them, right? If they knew everything, then we wouldn't be here to help them. Just remember that. Why they try to act like they all that. Because they ain't. I'm just playing. Okay, man. Okay, you said, Ken, you always got to do that, cuz. You always got to do that. I hear my man's cousin right now. Why you always got to do that? I'm just saying, y'all ain't all that. Y'all try to act like y'all. We all in this together. Okay? Just saying. Yes, because it said that part. Okay? We gonna get it right. I love y'all. I think I already said that, but I just want to extend more love to y'all and let y'all know that whatever you're going through is going to pass. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that it's going to be over. And you're going to change. As long as you keep making small changes, just small changes. It don't even have to be great big changes. Small changes is how we win this game of life. Small changes lead to great big changes over time. That's like, for example, if you want to be healthy, okay? You want to eat healthy, you want to eat clean. But all you eat is dark food right now, meaning that it has no light in it. There's no live food that you eat. If you don't eat any vegetables, no fruit, no water, no nothing with life in it. You eat all processed food, meat, stuff like that. Cookies, sugar, and all that. So if you're starting to feel like, you know what, I want to eat better, just pick one day a week. One day a week to eat clean. And if y'all don't know how to do that, I show you how to do that. Click my picture. I show y'all everything y'all need to know. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. I just told you that. But 1 week, every week, one day a week, yes, eat clean. One day. And as you do this over time, then you will start to see the difference on the days when you eat clean and the days that you don't. So if you eat clean, like say you do a meatless Monday, you're going to notice how good you feel on Mondays. So why would you want that to carry on to the other days? That's how this works. So you just start with the one day. And it's not like torture or a bad thing. You can still eat what you want. It's just you changing the ingredients. That's all you're doing. That's it. Eating clean is not about depriving yourself. I just told you that. If you want to really stay in the game, you have to give yourself what you want, because this body gonna get what it wants. So if you like pizza, you're just not going to Pizza Hut to get it. You're going to go home with your ingredients, get the right ingredients, and make it yourself. You got your pizza. And you're going to notice the difference between how you feel on Monday when you made your pizza and on Friday when you just went down there and got you one of them greasy slices of pizza from wherever you went. You're going to notice the difference. And once you do that, then you'll make the change over time. You'll do it over time. So give yourself the time and space to grow. Move slow, but move for sure. Okay? You said, I love you too. Thank you, kissing. Move for sure. Okay? All right. Y'all know where the resources are. Y'all know where everything is. Join us in spiritual alignment class. I want to see y'all in spiritual alignment class. All right? Join our private community, because that way I know I can really help you and work with you. I can only talk to you for so long on here, but when you're in spiritual alignment class, you always have access to me. You have a community of women. We are all doing the work, not just you doing it by yourself, out there in the world by yourself. You have a community. Join the community. You have support, okay? If you need any assistance, if you're confused about anything going on in your life, just download the guide. There's a guide that's completely free. Download the guide so you can get started, okay? All right, cousin. Take care. Yes, take care. Here's the heart. From my heart to yours. I'm just in a good mood. I hope y'all feel like y'all in a good mood after this live, because I'm feeling like I'm in a good mood. I love y'all. I love your name, Amazing Grace. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. That's like me for today. I'm about to let you go. I said I was only going to go live for 1 hour. I don't even know how long it's been. My timer has been up. But I didn't say, okay, I'm just going to go live 1 hour and I'm done. Sometimes I need to do that, but then sometimes I need to just let it flow, you know? So that's what I did. So I think it's actually been 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, when you're living in the flow, it don't feel like it. The flow, it don't feel like it. So anyway, y'all can catch the live replay on YouTube at the Lighthouse Women of Virtue. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, I love you as well, okay? At the heart for all my YouTube family. Make sure you come over to TikTok at I Am Marie Moses and come on to a live so we can talk. And I will talk to you also. You say I appreciate you. Thank you. Because these lights is cooking me. These lights are cooking me. I feel like a piece of KFC chicken. He said, I have a picture of us in Destin, Florida. You got a picture of us in Destin? You was there at the retreat when we were at the retreat, cousin. Oh my goodness. That was the first retreat I ever did. Was the one I did in Destin, Florida. Wow. That was in what, 20, I think 2021. Cause send me that picture. I want to see it. I want to see it. You can find my email. Go to my profile. You can find my email. I want to see what the picture look like. Cause I know I look different. I know for sure. Yes, cause you said it's you. Yeah. We had so much fun, didn't we, cousin? We had fun. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do some more retreats, baby. We're gonna be Cause that's how I heal. That's how I heal. I have a good time, okay? I'm all for the meditation. I'm all for the walks and the hikes and all that. Okay, we're gonna do all that, okay? Baby, ain't nothing like a good old session of having a good old time. Baby, we're gonna play our games. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna turn up. And we're gonna heal at the same time. We can do all that. Healing does not have to be boring. Sometimes people healing be too boring for me. I just be sitting up there like, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. You said yes, cousin. It's real. Some people be trying to heal people. It's like, girl, you better put me to sleep. Talking about this is a good thing. Let your mind relax. Let your mind relax. No, I want to relax. I want to do that butterfly. See, y'all my people. Y'all high energy people like me. Like, I can sit still, okay? I can do that. There's a time for that. But then there's a time I just want to just get up and Tootsie Roll. Can we do the Tootsie Roll? Huh? Because we got laughing. I'm for real. I'm still the same. Listen, I might look different, but I am still the same. I love having me a good time. We are definitely going to do that because I believe that that is so important. Like, it is so important to heal and do the hard work, but it is just as important to have a good time in life. Yes, you say I'm going to email it to you. Okay, cousin. I can't wait to see it. Okay, y'all, let me let y'all go. I can't believe we had 20,000 likes. I can't believe it. I mean, I guess I can, but that is so much. Thank you. You said love a good time. Me too. Me too. We be going through too much tough stuff in life. Like, we're not about to be sitting up bored talking about moon gazing and all that, star gazing, sun gazing. Like, there's a time for that. I feel like there's a time that you do that type of stuff, especially when you're on your own. But when you get together with your community, with your folk, you're supposed to feel like family. Like, you know, you go to your family house, you're like, hey, what's up? That's how it's going to be when y'all come to the Lighthouse. It's going to be a good time, I'm telling you. When y'all come to Atlanta and see me, it's going to be like, I'm going to go see my cousin. Like, real life, I'm going to go see my cousin. We get ready to have a good time. It ain't just going to be, oh, I'm going on a healing retreat. You going to feel like you are renewed. You going to feel like you healed. You going to feel all that, okay? But it's not going to just be, you know, it's not boring, okay? Some of these women, and I'm going to tell y'all, women, y'all healers out there, y'all got to step it up, okay? It's 2025. Ain't nobody trying to come and sleep with you. Go to sleep with you and your dog, or you and your cats, okay? Because that's what you're trying to do, put me to sleep. I don't want to be hypnotized. That was so shady. Let me get over here. Okay, cousin, I love y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay? All right. I'm going to come to your Pilates session. You got the dog sleep in the corner. I'm going to stretch with you, okay? And I ain't drinking no matcha. Don't give me no matcha. Don't give me no, just water. A little bit of lime, a little bit of water. That's it. Because quit laughing at me. I'm acting a fool. I'm acting a fool. Cutting up. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Let me get off. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourself. And, excuse me, do those things that you know you need to do that make you happy. And I will talk to you soon, okay? I'm not going to say I come on every week because I always say that, but that's not always the case. I come on when I need to, and normally it is once a week. So, you'll see me. I'll talk to y'all soon. You said I love it. I love you too, cousin Deborah. Dad. My cousin Dad. I love you. Y'all take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.